I'm currently in a pre-owned Traverse that I sold about a week or two ago that needed a carpet repair, and it's something that we had to find a vendor that could do it, and I'm going to show you that when I get to the location. It's about 8 miles from the dealership. It's called DNR Auto and Boat, and they tell me on the phone they've seen this before, where basically the person's heel, the previous owner in the vehicle, I guess based on the shoes they were wearing, their foot placement and where they were comfortable, they actually wore out a hole in the carpet, and we're gonna have this company repair it and fix it for my client. Should be right up ahead, and here it is, DNR Auto and Boat Upholstery. So let's pull on in, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. If we lift up this WeatherTech floor mat, you'll notice that right here we have a hole in the carpet. Now, this is right where the someone's heel could be, I guess, when they get in and out, maybe if they're wearing high heels or boots, depending on what the previous owner did. In time, they wore out a hole in this carpet. There's nothing really under this, so like if you put pressure on it, there's nothing supporting this other than just the shape of the carpet, so it wore through. This company apparently can fix this. They put a heel pad in to strengthen it up, and it cost us $200 to get it fixed versus replacing literally the entire carpet because it's one big piece. I'll update you later on the repair that they did to that job. They were under the impression, based on the phone call, that it was more towards like the gas pedal, and I completely get what they're talking about now, because they were going to put some sort of like a heel pad in, and there's some cars that will have that from the factory, where they'll have a like a rubber pad on the floor right close to where the gas pedal is. This way, knowing the carpet is in like a high use area. So let me just park here, I'll show you real quick what I mean. So if we look at the carpet, let's say on this car, they were under the impression it was going to be like in this area, and then sometimes you'll see a car that has like a rubber plate or a rubber pad here. That's essentially what they would put on. So they're going to come up with sort of a strategy and idea to do the same thing to replace that section. So again, I will show you that when I pick that vehicle up later. What I have to do now is get my Chevy Trax ready for delivery. We did get in touch with their insurance on Saturday. Actually, it worked out, so they're coming today to take delivery of this LT Trax here at Schumacher Chevrolet of Livingston. Again, GM certified. If you've watched the last couple videos, you know the story. I also have a 2025 Lakeshore Blue Equinox going out later today. I have to get that ready. And I have a 2025 Chevy Traverse that just got here from the factory, which is already sold. I have to get that pre-delivery inspected, let the customer know it's here, and get that whole file together as well. Trax customer's here doing his paperwork with the finance department right now. I'm gonna bring his cruise trade in the back. We got it all stocked in. We got our not ready for sale sticker on it. We're not gonna sell this anyway. It's got 167,000 miles on it. It's gonna go straight to auction and just you know, unload it there. One thing I also always do is double check the vehicle, right? Because you never know what you might find that somebody forgot to take out, like easy pass in a window, maybe a garage door opener. In this case, I found a speaker in the one door pocket, a parking pass, and a couple pair of sunglasses. So we'll bring those up front, see if the customer wants them or needs them. If not, we can get rid of them. And that's it. Car's in the back, going from a Chevy Cruze to a Chevy Trax. I already marked the vehicle delivered in my system. Once Michael finishes all the paperwork with the customer and it goes to our office, then it's like officially delivered, at which point it becomes no longer available, and it will come off the website and Auto Trader and Carfax and Cars.com and Code, whatever we have the cars on. Once it's reported delivered, it'll then come off all those websites and it'll no longer show up on the internet. We are back with the Traverse. I'm gonna share with you the repair of what they did. They basically put a heel pad in, which, you know, obviously it's not regular carpet, but this is really the only way they can replace this, or repair this, I should say, not replace. They kind of filled it in, so it's got firmness to it now. It's not like you're just gonna put your heel straight through it, and then this here is gonna protect it from happening again. Now, when we take the WeatherTech liner that the customer has and put this on here, I don't even believe we're gonna see it at all. It'll be completely hidden. So snap that in, almost completely hidden under the mat there. But a job well done, man. Does the job, won't get any worse. And I'm sure the customer will be very happy. All right, looks like our Equinox is all ready to go. We'll pull this up front for our 4:30 delivery. They should be here any minute. This customer is a previous customer of ours who's actually going from a Traverse to an Equinox. They don't need the Traverse size anymore, so the Equinox fit their needs perfectly. They wanted to stay with Chevrolet, and they picked a very nice LT here, all-wheel drive. Has the EvoTex package, so it does have the power seat and the power lift gate, which I mentioned in a previous video a couple days ago about how you have to get that convenience package too to have those options, which is an option that a lot of people do like. And you get a whole bunch more with that as well. Let's see if we have an open spot. I'm gonna park it right here next to the shop door. Once the customer shows up, we'll do the OnStar welcome call. We'll set up the mobile app, which they probably already have set up from their last vehicle. And we will get them on the road and, you know, home in their new car. This is the nice Lakeshore Blue Metallic, great color. You know, kind of a nice nice change from the black, white, and silver, you know, grays that you always see everywhere on the road. It's always nice to see like a blue or a red or maybe a green, something a little different than the norm. This one being an LT, of course, you're gonna have the chrome trim, the gold bow tie. We did upgrade this vehicle with the 19-inch aluminum wheels, which is like a black wheel with the silver face. Really just a nice vehicle overall. They did a really good job with this redesign. It's been received by the public really well. Like, everyone likes the design, they like the new look of the vehicle itself. They love the interior with the screens and everything, the way the system works. You know, myself included, as an Equinox EV driver, the screen setup, the maps, the Google, the customizable dash screen where you have like the 5 different screens you can look at where your speedometer is. It's really nice. It's a pleasure to drive. This one obviously being the gas, but again, we have an Equinox EV as well. If you're not familiar with the difference of the gas versus the EV, this is the Equinox EV, my personal car. You know, obviously some different styling as far as the exterior. On the inside though, you have the same screen setup that you have in the gas trim, but a couple differences. The main one being this does not have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and the gas vehicle does. So if you're into gas vehicles and you're into Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Chevrolet's got you covered. I plan on making a video on this car very soon to give you an update. I have been driving it for about 2 months now. I have about 1,800 miles on it. I'm absolutely loving the vehicle, and I made a little list of things that I like about it, a couple things that I don't like about it, and that video will be coming to you soon. So, you know, appreciate if you are subscribed and you're one of the regular watchers of the channel. Thank you very much. You know, I'm really glad to have you here. I appreciate all the comments. Keep them coming. I like the interaction and going back and forth with you guys, you know, online like that. And if you have any questions about the Chevy product, the car sales life, the industry, you know, drop them in there. I'll try to answer them all. It's also a great way for me to get ideas for future videos to make.